Welcome to Passion for Fashion. Each week we bring you the best from the catwalk so you can say au revoir to your fashion faux pas. Today we visit the department store, the monoliths of mega labels stocking the clothes you want to wear and the places you go to shop until you drop. If the glitterati have something to launch, you can guarantee that you'll find them here. Flaunt the plastic, it's time to go shopping.
Some like it now, I guess some like it hot, so good.
Being a fashionista is more fun than being a recessionista. So where should you go shopping? Selfridges, Harrods, Bloomingdale's or Printemps in Paris. These names are as big as the labels they sell. In these stores, expect to find the clothes that have come straight from the catwalks of Gucci and Armani, as the brands know that having your lines on these rails is a must for sales. Drapers from Wales, Scotland and England set up London shops in the 1850s, which became Dickens & Jones and the House of Fraser. In 1851, the Great Exhibition caused a flurry of visitors to London. Harrods and Liberty were established from this interest in the styles and textiles from Britain and its empire. Bloomingdale's in New York is a must-see for any fashionista in the city. Bergdorf Goodman is more exclusive. They are both owned by Macy's Inc., which is also a powerhouse of a store in Midtown Manhattan. Macy's has tapped into hot collaborations. It runs 5 lines a year with big names such as Alberta Ferretti and Karl Lagerfeld, who have designed exclusive lines for the store. Macy's brand means big stars like P. Diddy and Justin Bieber will not only launch their clothes or fragrance there, but also bring out their inner comic. They'll be the ones laughing come payday, though.
It's like there's a million of you.
What'd you say?
Just like there's a million of you.
Guys, he's on us. Execute Diddy Dash.
Liberty has a long history of collaborative collections, even going as far back as Victorian William Morris. Now the store joins forces with Nike and Doc Martens. We can't all be like Rihanna and A$AP Rocky, who had major department stores shut down for their spending spree in the video Fashion Killer. 27 outfits were worn during this blitz. The closest we'll get to beating crowds like this is by shopping online. The top stores each have their own online presence, so you can find that Tom Ford zebra outfit without jostling anybody for it. Although Rihanna may be one of the few who can pull this outfit off. The customer is always right. You can thank Harry Gordon Selfridge for coining that phrase, as well as for building what is currently regarded as the best department store in the world, Selfridges. Harry Selfridge, or the Chief to his staff, opened his dream store in 1909 with the aim to make shopping fun for the customer. For the first time, clothing was put on the shop floor for customers to try on before buying, and he came up with the idea of placing the profitable perfume counter at the entrance.
Not too neat and tidy. Pile them up. I want Treasure Island in here.
Harry's life has been captured in the hit series Mr. Selfridge. Starring Jeremy Piven, the show captures his innovative ideas that shape the high streets forever.
We're giving them style, glamour, razzmatazz.
To have a show about Harry's life seems quite apt, as Selfridges was the first place television was publicly demonstrated. Another extraordinary fact about the store is that after the first cross-channel flight, Louis Blériot's monoplane was exhibited here, drawing crowds of thousands. The 60s is when the great store became a beacon to fashion lovers. Avant-garde designer Pierre Cardin had his own department here, and so began Selfridges' association with top names. You can find high-end clothes by Vivienne Westwood or Alexander McQueen, and cool brands such as Kooples, all under the 540,000 square foot roof. Roland Mouret also launched a collection there. The shoe gallery of Selfridges is the biggest in the world, which is just as well as you may need a new pair after walking around. Karl Lagerfeld visited the store to launch a pop-up shop of his own.
I think for me to have somebody like Karl Lagerfeld working with a store like Selfridges really just shows two meetings of the minds.
The Karl collection looked great, but it was the man everybody came to see. Selfridges has held catwalks in store. Hood by Air turned the car park into a skate park for its urban collection. And Savile Row's Spencer Hart brought in Benedict Cumberbatch to model his latest designs.
Well, Selfridges, you know, is the home of our first shop-in-shop. It's an unbelievable store.
Jonathan Saunders went one-up on them by hosting a VIP dinner party as part of his show at the store's hotel. It's not just the big names that get to hang on the rails of Selfridges. In 2010, the store started a Bright Young Things workshop. New talent get the chance to sell their designs on the premises, and their work is displayed in the famous windows that over 1 million walk past each week. Celebrities not only visit the store for a bit of shopping, they come here to launch their product too. Georgia May had her jeans to sell. Maria Sharapova had candy. And Emma Watson, as the face of Lancôme, arrived to talk about the brand's new range. Selfridges now has UK department stores in Manchester and Birmingham. It seems Harry Selfridge's dream is spreading. This is a countdown of the pop stars that have caused commotions with their appearances at department store. Let's shop to the top. First up at 5, it's Taylor Swift. Taylor is a pop star at the top of her game, #1 in the charts and in the style stakes. So when she brought her sophisticated glamour to Macy's, she also brought pandemonium as her fans tried to see her. She was there to launch her new fragrance, which she designed to shape people's memories as music does. If it's as popular as her music, there'll be a lot of people smelling like Taylor. Lady Gaga is guaranteed to always do something offbeat. Her in-store appearance at Barney's wasn't just to promote a perfume, it was to create a workshop. And for her take on Santa's workshop, Gaga made it look pretty terrifying from the outside, but it had good intentions. A percentage of the sales from the gifts she designed with creative director Nicola Formichetti went to her Born This Way charity. Coming up, more from our countdown. We look at some great spending spree montages in cinema, and we go window shopping. And now it's time for our journey into the unknown as we investigate the weirdest looks out there in our favorite section, What the Fashion? It's the Fred Flintstone look. A girl can never have enough gold. Or maybe she can. This dress is organic and free range. It's a kid's party gone horribly wrong. Now that's a crazy outfit. And it makes you crazy. The slow-moving lobster look is so hot right now. Wow, the craziness is contagious. Is there actually a person under that? Oh dear, lads. Oh dear. We now return to our countdown to see who came in at number 3. It's Katy Perry. You expect the larger-than-life Katy to bring her colorful world with her wherever she goes. So when she promoted her perfume Purr, it was no surprise to see her escorted by purple cats. Katy even joined in with the theme, donning a pair of ears herself. Used to touring the world, she traveled from department store to department store in this rather unglamorous truck. Don't say she's not a grafter. Rihanna is unstoppable. Not content with dominating the charts, she has also jumped on the perfume bandwagon. To launch her fragrance Rebel Fleur, she went on her own promotional tour, taking in Macy's and House of Fraser. Bad feels so good, but the sales were far from bad. News from her PR, $80 million in the bank, well worth her department store tour. The high street is a battlefield vying for your attention. Department stores have a sneaky tactic up their sleeve, the shop window. Here are some of the best out there. Printemps in Paris is called one of the biggest talents in fashion for their windows. Karl Lagerfeld got festive as he designed a Christmas display for the store. The windows featured little helpers in the form of Karl. With his svelte frame, Karl has more chance sliding down your chimney than old Saint Nick. Watch your back, Santa. Staying in Paris, department store Bon Marché got Sofia Coppola to design their Louis Vuitton window displays. You only need to watch Marie Antoinette to know what an eye Sofia has for fashion, and these windows were beautiful. New York's Bloomingdale's brought in the clowns for their windows. Cirque du Soleil wowed passers-by with hula hoops and contortionists. How do they do that? A superstore needs a supermodel. And Topshop brought in Kate Moss to stand in the window to promote her very successful line for the retailer. And C&A asked Giselle to do the same for them. Mannequins will be cheaper next time, guys, but not as thin. And don't say she doesn't work hard for the money. Donatella Versace also got in the front window to promote her new line of menswear at Barney's. Before Kim Cattrall became Wild Samantha in Sex and the City, she was a princess trapped in a department store mannequin.
Don't you like your new scarf?
Not especially. What a funny way to say hello.
Confused? Watch the 80s film Mannequin. In this movie, she is trapped in plastic until her love arrives. It is set in the fictional Prince & Co. department store, which is in reality Wanamaker's in Philadelphia.
Great, I want you to meet somebody. This is me.
Very nice. Maybe I can get G.I. Joe and we can double sometime.
Based on the novels of the same name, Confessions of a Shopaholic is a warning on putting everything on plastic.
Declined.
Can you try again?
Really declined. How are you gonna pay this debt?
But with Rebecca, played by Isla Fisher, looking so good in the film, you may want to join her in her debts.
Everyone pads their resume a little.
Sorry.
You took a job at a savings bank.
The wardrobe in this film, styled by Patricia Field of Sex and the City fame, has a fashion-forward, over-the-top flair. Rebecca is not afraid to take a fashion risk, and her outfits are all about layering lots of bright colors and bold fabrics all at once. Most of her outfits are her own super fashionable version of business casual. She also wears tons of fabulous shoes, bags, and accessories throughout the movie. Be warned, this film could be dangerous to your credit score.
Do not open that closet!
Clueless is the shopping film of the 90s. Cher is the rich high school girl whose only worry is what she wants to buy next. But this changes with Boy Trouble on the horizon. How does she solve this problem? Shopping. Retail therapy has never looked so good. And despite sometimes being an airhead, you have to love Cher, especially her taste in clothes.
Pretty woman, walking down the street, pretty woman, the kind I like to meet.
Rags to riches stories don't come much more loved than Pretty Woman. The first time Vivian enters the Rodeo boutique, she is cruelly rejected.
You got nice stuff. Thank you. How much is this? I don't think this would fit you. Well, I didn't ask if it would fit, I asked how much it was.
How much is this, Marie?
It's very expensive.
It's very expensive.
Look, I got money to spend in here.
I don't think we have anything for you. You're obviously in the wrong place. Please leave.
Armed with the confidence of a credit card, she returns for an almighty one-upmanship on the snobbish staff.
No, thank you. Hi.
Hello.
Do you remember me?
No, I'm sorry.
I was in here yesterday. You wouldn't wait on me?
Oh.
You work on commission, right?
Yes.
Big mistake. Big. Huge. I have to go shopping now.
Richard Gere turns out to be the ultimate shopping accessory as he supplies her with some beautiful dresses throughout the film. Where does a girl get her own Richard?
Pretty woman. Hey.
Get in, loser. We're going shopping.
Those mean girls may be mean, but they know how to shop.
Someone zip me up. It won't close. It's a 5. Okay, it must be marked wrong. Katie, all I've been eating are these Caltine bars. They suck. No, this is just how they work. This is all your water weight. First you bloat, and then you drop 10 pounds like that.
As Katie enters high school, she goes through several styles. Entering in plaid shirts, she soon meets the plastics who wear fitted dresses, and she joins them in their Barbie look. Shopping has never been so mean. It's time to find out who is the empress of the Emporiums. It's Beyoncé. The independent woman, she is not only a singer, actress, and model, she is also a designer. She chose Selfridges to launch her label, House of Darien. Celebrities such as Paloma Faith, Rita Ora, and Ellie Goulding were lucky attendees as Selfridges turned into a catwalk for her collection. House of Darien is a joint venture with her mother, Tina Knowles. In a rather sweet gesture, they named the line after Beyoncé's grandmother, Agnes Darien. Beyoncé has made a pretty big mark in the world of fashion, so let's take a look at her style evolution. From Destiny's Child to superstar mother, Beyoncé is a global phenomenon. And if you're in that league, only the best designers will do. Once a part of Destiny's Child, the all-conquering girl group, Beyoncé, Kelly, and Michelle were known for their unique outfits, as well as their incredible melodies. This was due to Beyoncé's mother Tina being their designer. She handmade the girls' outfits in their early days. When Beyoncé went solo, she was spoiled by the offers from designers. We're sure Tina forgave Beyoncé for choosing this Dolce & Gabbana dress for her single, Naughty Girl. Another favorite designer of Beyoncé's is Thierry Mugler. He produced most of her attire for her Sasha Fierce campaign, transforming her into a robot for the video Sweet Dreams, and gave her haute couture pieces for the video Diva. But Beyoncé went into fashion overdrive for her single Run the World Girl. In this extraordinary dance-off, the list of fashion names rolls out. McQueen, Pucci, and Gaultier all feature here, and this glitterball Gareth Pugh dress let us know who is the queen of haute couture. Despite her moonlighting with these big names, well, you can't blame her, we would. Beyoncé has always remained loyal to her mum and their label, House of Derion. With the tagline Couture, Kick, Soul, representing 3 generations of the Knowles family, Beyoncé is the kick of the trio. And she gave it a good kick into the market. You can find House of Derion in Bloomingdale's, Macy's, and Selfridges, as well as in a selection of department stores across Europe. She keeps kicking that name out there. Get Me Bodied saw her reunite with Destiny's Child and tell the girls to shake their derrieres in her Derions. When Beyoncé added actress to her CV, playing Etta James in Cadillac Records, she developed a taste for the 50s. This look made its way into the Derion collection at Bloomingdale's.
All I could do was cry. All I could do was cry.
With all this under her belt, Beyoncé became a fashion icon by gracing the cover of Vogue in Jonathan Saunders. Who runs the fashion world? Beyoncé. To play us out to some shows from those shops that now have their own catwalks. See you next time.